We have made it to the final week of the regular season. United Sim Football Association is back at it again, and we got ourselves three big games, all of them having some implications as to who is going to get the final two seeds. Seeds 3 through 5 all have a game separately. They won't be facing up against each other, so it lined up fairly well, if I do say so myself. But we got ourselves the first game here. Huntington Beach is the hottest team in the league right now, and it's only right for us to start out with them. They're going up against Oklahoma City Cyclones, and what should be a good one. OKC, they stepped their games up last week. They only lost by 21, but they fought hard all game. And they're looking to see if they can become spoilers, see if they can derail the Voyagers, who's been playing all out of their mind, however you want to call it, but they've been balling all season long in regards to like the later part of the season. And we're going to go ahead and get this one kicked off in just a little bit. I'm just checking through the settings on my side before we go ahead and kick this one off. You know I got to say what I got to say. Make sure you like and subscribe. Do what you need to do to get on the field. Show some love to the community, the Discord, and all the good stuff. Get on the field. Make sure you make these plays. You could be the next set of players joining the USFA. Not only that, but the Collegiate Sim Football Alliance as well. So you'll be starting out in college, going to the professionals, getting drafted, all the good stuff. And it's a real simple process to get updated, getting your players to the best of their abilities. And yeah, make sure you get up in here. We're going to get it all set up in just a little bit. I'm going to hit this play game button like this. Look for my remote really fast so I can turn this volume down. And then we'll go ahead and get it kicked off. Just give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you. There you go. Much better, much better, much better. We're going to go ahead and get set up in just a little bit. Game's loading up. And I made a stupid move here. Let me go ahead and back up. Let me go ahead and quit the game. I did not hit spectate like I thought I did. I think I hit it the first time and then I had to back out because I made some changes to the settings. But I can make that real fast. It's going through real quick on my side. Just give me 1 second. I'll load everything back up. Should be another couple minutes. It won't take too long. Spectate this time around. It will be OKC. And the white and green unis. Looks good. Playbooks look good. And then we got Huntington Beach coming off of a big victory against the former undefeated Tacoma Eruption. 23-10 was the score. They're looking to continue this momentum into the final set of the season. So can't wait to see what happens here into the playoffs. That's going to be coming up next week. Make sure you stop by for that. Make sure you're getting all your likes up, all the players and users that are already in the league. Step up and step out of the way and make sure that you're doing what you need to do to upgrade. That's the easiest way to get yourself ready to go. Looks like a 95% chance in favor of Huntington Beach, as it should be, but it should be a much more competitive game than the last time these two teams played. It should be a good one right here. Letting everything load up on my side shouldn't take too long. And I'll go ahead and flip over, turn the music off when it is time. Shout out to the Axis football team doing their thing with this game. We got ourselves a new update. And why is it still doing this? Oh, no, it's doing itself. Okay, I got you now. Let's go ahead and hit this gameplay button. Let's go ahead and turn this music off like a true player. We should be underway right here, right now. Kickflip is going to send this to OKC to start this one off. Got ourselves a nice new patch as well, right on time. Shout out to the Axis football team again. We should not be seeing any long field goal attempts from here on out if it is outside of the range of the kicker. So good job by them. I've been waiting on this patch for a minute. I know you guys been waiting on it too, but it's going to be Kaiser taking it to the left side past the 20. And it's going to be a 2nd and 4 setup here for the Cyclones. Let's see what they can do on this down. Ekton passing this one off and going to go down for the sack. That's going to be Big E making the play right there. They're going to have to back up a little bit, make it 3rd and 12. Looks like that was the loss of around 8 on that play. Ekton's going to pass this one off to the left side. That's caught by Guarino. Makes the first man miss down the sidelines past the 30. That's going to be first down movement there for Oklahoma City. Taking it to the Voyagers on that play. Let's see what they can do now. 4 wide out set. Going to be Kaiser on the carry. Tries to get it up the middle, but he's going to get stopped by BBBT Billy Bob Booker Thompson on the moves. It's going to be 2nd and 9 coming up. Hand off to Kaiser, hitting the backfield for the loss. That's going to be Jay Uso making the tackle. It's a 3rd and 12 situation for the 2nd time this drive. And they got a 3 wide out set coming up. Looking for the conversion. Ekton passing it across the middle of the field and deflected. Great job there by the Voyagers defense. And they will get the ball for the first time of this game. 7 minutes left in the first quarter. Took a few minutes, but they did get off the field like they needed to. Going to be sent to around the 35-yard line. Seth Rollins, the return man, taking this close to the 40-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Voyagers, looking for their 6th victory of the season. Make it 6 and 6. Hand off to Action Jackson, and that's the first attempt right there, down to around the 41-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. Lockett passing this one to the left side. That's caught by Frederick Kaiser down the sideline, a block in front, and you might as well forget about a touchdown. Huntington Beach, and they strike immediately with 1 play. Good job there. And Oklahoma City's already going to get put in the hole thanks to that play. Kick is up and kick is good. And just a little bit of a breakdown of the playoff seedings as we're getting set up. It's going to be Tacoma at the number 1 spot. Even though they lost last week, they still held home field advantage pretty much throughout the playoffs. 2nd seed is going to be in our main event at St. Louis, taking on Arizona, the number 5 seed at the current moment. So we'll see them last, those 2 teams. And then we have their 2nd game is going to be the number 4 seed against the number 3 seed. That's going to be Arizona and Charlotte to wrap that one up. That's going to be a hit in the backfield. Once again, it's going to be loss of 1. I think I got my teams confused. I think I said Arizona twice. I got to check through it again. Did I say the wrong team again? Oh, yes, I did say it twice. So Huntington Beach is playing now, and they're the 3 seed. And then the 4th seed is Charlotte. And then they have the number 5 seed Arizona looking to get in. We'll see their last game. We'll see their last game going into the final game of the season. They're going to be going up against Charlotte in the last game. Ekton looking, pass to the left side. That's going to be a drop there around the 20-yard line. Huntington Beach gets the stop. Tien sends this one away. It's going to barely get past midfield, but it's going to be Seth Rollins on the return, getting inside OKC territory. And that's going to be first down coming up once again for Huntington Beach. Let's see how they tackle him this time. Handoff. Action Jackson trying to get around the corner. He's only going to get a yard on the play. Make it 2nd and 9 coming up. The clock get passing it. Left side is going to be Vanilla Megatron with the snag. And that's going to be 1st and 10 here. OKC reeling. And Huntington Beach is looking for some more points. And off to the right side, Action Jackson getting around 9. It's going to be 2nd and 11. Huntington Beach essentially getting the victory here in most cases, not expecting a loss to Oklahoma City, but that'll be best case scenario for the other two teams, Charlotte and Arizona, is if Huntington Beach was to lose this game, they're making, and then the Voyagers making sure that isn't the case. But Jackson's going to get stopped again in the backfield. Krupe making the tackle. That'll hold them to a field goal attempt. And kickflip's been pretty much on his game. You see him make some big kicks in the last one. He said he's not missing this one from 30 yards. That's easy money. And it's a 10-0 lead here for Huntington Beach. I said in the Discord chat a little bit earlier, Huntington Beach currently has a 1-point differential, +1. So they scored 1 more point than they've allowed so far this season. They had to storm back. They were down at least 70 at one point, but they stormed back and they got a +1. And Arizona, they had a pretty positive point differential all season long, and they made it to -6. So they've been on the decline for the rest of the season, but they're looking to change that. A fumble recovered by Jimmy Uso. Actually, is that Jimmy? Yes, that is Jimmy Uso on the recovery. Huntington Beach is already in striking distance. So we already talked about the point differential. Arizona's best case scenario is a loss, but they can do good if their points between these two teams isn't that great and Arizona comes out with a blowout victory. They could get the point differential they need. Since they split both games, the point differential is the next one. So if Arizona comes out next game and blows them out and they get a higher point differential than Huntington Beach, then it'll be Arizona taking the spot. We'll have to see, though. Of course, that assumes Charlotte loses as well. Pass to the right side is going to be Kaiser making the catch, and he's going to get around 7 on the play. That's going to give him the first down. Charlotte has the toughest road so far. They have to play the #1 team, and that's a pass to the right side incomplete. Looks like they had a man open, but they couldn't get it done. 2nd and goal. Nick Lockett passing the left side open. Randy Orton RKO touchdown, and they're going to make it 17-0 with the extra point here. And it's already bad news bears here for OKC, already giving up 3 possession leads before the first quarter is over. Huntington Beach is looking to take advantage. The kick is good from that extra point. 17-0. OKC is in a bad spot. Sending this inside the 5-yard line to Agostini, the return man, taking it past the 20. He's going to get chopped down right at the legs there at the 21. Oklahoma City has not had any momentum up to this point. Huntington Beach has scored every time they had the ball on offense, so they need to step it up here. Handoff Kaiser, and he's going to get smacked in the backfield for a loss. That's BBBT once again. Booker Thompson, the GOAT. 2nd and 10. Ekton passing this one off to the left side, wide open. Agostini first down, and you can forget about that. Murray Garrison, the culprit, that'll make it 2nd and 20. Now they're down at the 11-yard line after the penalty. 2nd and 20. Ekton passing this off to the middle of the field, and that's incomplete. Actually, that's barely to the left side, but regardless, it's incomplete. 3rd and 20, and they're looking for a conversion here. 11 seconds left on the clock for the first quarter. It's going to be a handoff. Kaiser taking it and smacked again. It's going to get around a half a yard, but not much else doing. That's going to end the first quarter. Huntington Beach will get the ball back in some favorable field position, and it's not looking too pretty here for Oklahoma City, and we're not even at halftime. So far, the game has been rolling nicely. Seth Rollins getting hit around the 41-yard line. We'll call it the 41. Let's see how they get this offense involved in the second quarter. 3 wideouts, 1 tight end. Nick Lockett passing this time to the middle of the field and incomplete. Looks like he overthrew Action Jackson over the middle. 2nd and 10. Action Jackson running it, and he's going to get the first down at the 30-yard line. That's going to move the chains. The victory here will definitely put them in some very high point differential. Nick Lockett passing it off to the middle of the field, and that's a drop. That's going to be 2nd and 10. Will look like a nice pass, though, regardless. Nick Lockett hand off to Jackson, hitting the backfield for the loss. There goes that man Krupe doing his thing. The kick from here would be from around 48 yards, but I'm assuming they're looking for the first down, keep the clock burning. At this point, it's just adding stats. Lockett to the right side and nothing doing. And it's going to be kick flip at it again. You could call him stale fish. You could call him method air, whatever skateboard move that you could think of that has at least 2 words. Kick flip on it. Kick is up. It's straight enough. Is it far enough? Yes, it is from 48. Huntington Beach is on the board once again. They got themselves a 20-0 ball game. A win here from Huntington Beach will put them into the playoff spot, a secure spot. Whether that's the 3 seed or the 4 seed is to be determined. But there's still plenty of game left to roll with. 1st and 10. I had my seeds confused for a second. It was actually Charlotte at the 3, and it's going to be Charlotte at the 3, Huntington Beach at the 4, and then it's going to be Arizona at the 5. They'll be playing the final game. They're hoping for a loss by Charlotte and a victory against St. Louis. So that's what they're hoping. If that happens, then that will get them the 4th seed, and Huntington Beach will move up to the 3. But it's 3rd and 9 here for Oklahoma City. Let's talk about this game. Oklahoma City had a pretty good start last week on defense, but offensively still some issues there to take care of. And that pass there isn't going to help things. It's going to be 4th and 9, and Huntington Beach will be back on offense in some favorable field position. Punt to the right side, and Seth Rollins is going to recover it on the second try right there around the 35-yard line. Turns upfield, trying to get past the 40, but couldn't quite do it. And Huntington Beach is going to be setting up at the 38. See if they get that man in the backfield involved. Action Jackson to run up the middle and smacked. There's going to be a gain of 1 on the play. He's going to set up 2nd and 9. And so far, the game looks good. I turned down the settings just a little bit. I want to see if I could try it out in some lower settings, see if that will make it less choppy. Pass to the right side is incomplete. The offsides penalty will make it move up 5 yards, and it's going to be 2nd and 4 coming up. And we are having plans in works to make these streams a lot better, a lot more clear for you to see. So just stay tuned. Action Jackson running up the right side, and it's going to be a first down move into OKC territory down at the 43. pitch to the right again. Tried it again, but not quite getting too much. There's going to be a gain of 1 on the play, 2nd and 9. As you can see in the backfield, took the sideline players off. I didn't take it off last game, but just to try some stuff out. Action Jackson running that one out of bounds, only gaining 1. It's going to be 3rd and 8. Looks like they had a lot of pressure on that play, that defense. 5 for 11 on the day, 2 touchdowns. Nick Lockett looking like a beast. Pitch to the right side. Jackson makes the first man miss, and he'll get inside the 40 with that play. It's going to be 4th and 5, and this will be around the 54-yard kick, I'll say. So, no, they're actually going to punt it here. They're going to send this one into the end zone for the touchback, and there goes the first try where the where the kickers are not going for it. So, real good try there by the punt. We shouldn't see any more of those crazy kicks. 1st and 10, handoff to Kaiser to the left side. He's going to get hit around the 22, and it's 2nd and 8. See, I got so accustomed to them doing kicks from that long, I was expecting the field goal unit, but I wasn't looking for a second. But it did work out there. Good job by the Axis team. Great job by that defender that's carrying Cross making the sack. And that's going to be 3rd and 13. A country mile coming up for OKC. They've had that one big play that got taken away from the by penalty and hasn't been too active since. Pass to the right side. Open Kaiser wide open down to the 30. And that's going to get them the first down, move the chains for the Cyclones. Good job. Four wide out set. No, it's a 3 wide out set with a tight end, and Kaiser's going to get chopped down again. There goes that man again, carrying Cross. Going to make you fall and pray. 2nd and 10. Handoff. Kaiser to the right side. Going to get those yards back. And it's going to be 3rd and 6 coming up. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. OKC looking for a spark. They're going to hand it off to the right side. Kaiser's not getting around that defender. And it's going to be 4th and 4. Two-minute warning is here, and they're going to have to send this ball back to the Voyagers, who has all the momentum here. They're looking to add to that point differential, make it hard for Arizona to squeak their way in. Seth Rollins returning it past the 25-yard line, and it's going to be first down here for Huntington Beach. The home crowd's loving it. You see the boats out there watching the game as well on their TVs. They can't see it over the billboards and stuff. They got to watch it. Nick Lockett passing it right side, no one there. And it's going to be another offsides penalty. They're going to move it up 5 yards, make it a 1st and 5. Five for 11 still. Nick Lockett's moving. 2 touchdowns. Passing. Looking for a man to the middle of the field. There goes Randy Orton again. First down, yardage down to close to midfield. Another 4 wide out set. They're going in the pistol. Nick Lockett loving that pistol formation, and they could not get a pass completed there. It's going to be 2nd and 10. Looks like they had a man cutting open there. If he had a little bit more time, that could have been another doozy of a play. 2nd and 10. Nick Lockett passing it right side, and it's dropped. It's going to be incomplete, and it's going to be 3rd down coming up for Huntington Beach. Handoff. Action Jackson smacked. And that's going to be 4th and 13 coming. Broshnahan making the tackle for loss. And that's going to get OKC the ball back before halftime. Called the timeout to reserve clock. It's going to be a punt out of bounds or the touch. Sorry, not the touchback. That's going to be pinned inside the 10. Make it the 5-yard line. Nice punt there by Kickflip. Stale Fish met the air. Christ there. I don't know how many more skateboard moves I could find, but it's still good there. Guarino making the catch, getting close to the first down, make it 9.5 on the play. Acting, looking, passing it to the left side. Another Guarino catch, not getting out of bounds. That's going to be 1st and 10 here from the 26. They are moving the ball, but they're not getting it quite up the field like they should. 1st and 10. Acting, looking to the left side and no one home. That's going to stop the clock, but they got 20 seconds left to do something here. Acting, looking, passing to the right side. Catch is not going to be completed. Looks like that was pretty close, though. It's 3rd and 10 coming up for the Cyclones. 16 seconds left in the second quarter. Handoff, Kaiser, left side, and no good there. Huntington Beach is content with letting this clock run out. And this should be the end of the first half. Yes, it is. Let's go ahead and start the second half. It looks like it's pretty set for Huntington Beach to take the victory and make their second straight playoff appearance. OKC, this will be the last time we see them for a bit. So they got one more half to make an impression. It's going to be Vanilla Megatron making the moves. Let's see how he does. Gets to the 30. Nice blocking up front. And that's going to set up 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. So far, no stutters on my side. The computer is working beautifully. Handoff right side, close to the first down marker past the 40. And it's going to be a gain of 9 on the play. Actually, I seen a little stutter there. I talked a little too soon there. Let me see how many frames dropped on my side as it's going. It still looks good on my side. No, it's messing up a little bit. Back up after that play. Radcliffe makes the tackle. And that's going to be 3rd and 4. Nick Lockett passing it middle of the field, and that's going to be intercepted by Krupe, making the interception. Nice play there by Oklahoma City. They have some real good favorable field position to work with, and they're looking to take advantage, put some points on the board, hopefully. Faking the handoff, hit as he throws. That's going to be incomplete to the left side. 2nd and 10. I figured out that the drop frames does happen more frequently after halftime and during, the post-game show where we go over the stats and stuff. So normally I'm just going to try to do that as quick as possible in regards to just getting into the game. I'll talk as they get set up for the kickoff and all that stuff. That way it's not as bad until we get some better equipment. Kaiser to the left side makes the first man miss, and he's going to get the first down barely, but that is going to move the chains. Quick game so far. 7 minutes, 50 seconds left. Pitch to Kaiser, and he's going to make the first man miss, gets inside the 30, and that's going to set up a 2nd and 6 situation here. Getting close to field goal range. Passing it left side, and it's going to be picked off by Billy Bob Booker Thompson, and they're going to keep OKC scoreless with that play. Huntington Beach will get their first drive of the second half. And off to Jackson, juke move, another first down. And Huntington Beach is on the move just like that. They're looking to make it 27-0. And off to Jackson, going to fall forward, another first down play. Jackson is just showing off now. And after we seen with that big contract, you can expect a lot of moves from him. Action Jackson could be the next face of the USFA. Watch out. Passing it to the right side. It's going to be caught by Kaiser. He steps out of bounds. He was turning up the field, but he does get the first down in the process. Down to the 49-yard line, and they're getting close to passing the 50 to get inside OKC territory. They'll get it with that play. They'll get the first down, close to it. He got close to the first down. The 2nd and 1 after that play. Handoff. Jackson, first down, stood up right at the marker, but that is enough for the movement of the chains. Down to the 40-yard line, and it's looking like the sky is blue for Huntington Beach. That royal blue looking pretty on the field as well. Getting a gain of around 3 on the carry. This is going to be 2nd and 7. Another 3 wideouts set here. Passing it. Got the wide open man over the middle. Randy Orton makes a spin move inside the 20. And Huntington Beach is once again down the field, making plays, making moves. 3 catches, 46 yards there for Randy Orton. It's going to be 1st and 10. Pitch to the right side. Action Jackson getting 2 around the 15. It's going to be 2nd and 6. Hand off Jackson again. He's going to try to take it through a crowd, and they'll only get 1 in the process. That'll make it 3rd and 5. Clock is burning, and Action Jackson is doing his thing, closing in on 100 yards. They may try another pitch play. I see this. Hand off nose in this direction this time. He fumbles the football. Kaiser does bail him out with the recovery, and that will get them into range for another set of points. This time, kick flip is back at it. You see right there, Frederick Kaiser getting 80 yards so far. That touchdown. Kick is up from kick flip, and it's definitely good from 28. He's been doing his thing, I must say. 2 for 6. Sorry, it's 2 for 16. 2 minutes, 16 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. And OKC, once again, they'll need to get some points here and now if they want to come back. They'll need a few touchdowns along with a few 2-point conversions to make it a 24-23 game. Let's see if they can get it started here. Hecton looking, pass to the left side is incomplete, a little bit over the head of the receiver. That's going to be 2nd down. Three wideout set. Hecton looking for the pass to the left, and once again overthrown. And that's going to be 3rd down coming up. OKC needs to convert, needs to put some points on the board. Hecton pass, and Kaiser makes the catch, hitting the backfield for the loss. And that's going to be Jimmy Uso making the moves once again. 4th down stop here by 3rd down stop here by Huntington Beach. And that'll give them the ball back right before the end of the 3rd quarter. Tien sends this one off, gets it around the 42, 43-ish yard line, sending it, and Rollins going to take it past the 45, close to the 50. And Huntington Beach is back on the field. Let's see what they can do. Handoff Jackson up the middle of the field into OKC territory with that one. And that's going to be second down and medium. Going for that big old jumbo set. 2 tight ends out there ready to block. And it's going to give Jackson another couple of yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Closing in on 100 yards so far today. Handoff Jackson. Going to get the first down. And that's going to be offsides. Will they take the penalty or decline it? They will take the penalty. Moves them closer. That was a gain of 4. And that penalty makes it 5. So why not move up the field quicker? They're more than likely going to give it to that man again. But that's not going to happen before we end the 3rd quarter. No need for 4s. I think this one is pretty much wrapped up. But OKC is doing their best to hold their own. It's going to be 1st and 10. Action Jackson up the middle is going to get around a couple. And once again, take the free yards when you get them. It's going to be 1st and 5 coming up at the 34-yard line. Hand off to Jackson, hitting the backfield for the loss. That's Mac Attack making the plays, and that's going to make it 2nd and 10. So essentially, they gain nothing after that first play. 9 minutes left. They're going to give it to Action Jackson by himself. A juke move, falls down, 1st down yardage. That's a gain of 10, and that's going to give Huntington Beach some more downs to play with. As this 4th quarter starts to wind down, Action Jackson hits that 100th yard. And now it's just up to him to maintain it. Pass to the left side, no one home. That's going to be 2nd and 10. Hand off again to Jackson. He's going to get hit right as he passes the line of scrimmage for a gain of 1. It's going to make it 3rd and 9. Nicklock is passing this one to the right side and a little bit out of the mark of that receiver that was crossing. That's going to make it 4th and 9, and they're going to have to send kick flip out for this one. Should be an easy money kick. Can he flip the table? Kick is up. It looks like it's straight enough. It looks like it's long enough. And that's going to make another set of points here for Huntington Beach, 26-0. OKC doing their best to try to slow down Action Jackson. He hasn't really broke out for a big gain, but overall OKC's trying their best. Agostini taking this past the 15-20, and he's going to get belted by 3 Voyager defenders. Good job there on the special teams. OKC back on. Going to be Kaiser up the right side, is going to get hit in the backfield for the loss. Billy Bob Booker Thompson making the play, and it's going to be 2nd and 12. Second pass in the middle of the field is open, but the pass wasn't. It's going to be 3rd and 12 coming up for OKC, and if not, they'll have to send it back to a red-hot Huntington Beach team. No dice on the play. They'll get a few yards, but nothing too crazy. And Huntington Beach will get this ball back. 6 minutes, 40 seconds left in the 4th. Seth Rollins, the return man, to the 45-yard line. And Huntington Beach's offense is back on the field. I'm going to assume they're going to utilize Action Jackson to the best of their abilities. Just let the clock burn. Yes, no, it's going to be a fake. Lockett sitting in the pocket to the left side, and that looked like a drop there by that receiver. Couldn't quite tell, but regardless of that, it's going to be 2nd and 10. Nick Lockett passing it and no one home. Had a couple receivers over on that side, but that pressure from OKC was looking kind of nice, I must say. 3rd and 10 coming up. Wide open, Kaiser steps out of bounds. Unfortunate. That's going to be 4th and 7. They'll have to send this one back to OKC. It's going to be Burko catching this one at the last second, taking it to the 20. And that's going to be 1st and 10 here for OKC. 5 minutes, 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Agostini was wide open in the middle of the field. And that was a nice pass there. Make it 2nd and 1 for them. Faking the handoff is going to be their wrongdoing. Jimmy Uso once again. No, that's Jay right there, number 40, making the sack. And it's going to be 3rd and 7. Pass to the right side, caught by Klepper down the sideline, make the first man miss into Huntington Beach territory down at the 40. And that's going to be 1st and 10 here for Oklahoma City, exactly what they needed. And let's see if they could punch it into the end zone. Right now, they are down by more than 4 possessions. It's going to be more than 3 possessions. Sorry, Klepper makes the second catch. It's going to be 2nd and 8. Ekton looking, passing it right side, caught by Kaiser. He's going to get to around the 35-yard line, and it's going to be 3rd and medium coming up. Over 50 yards on the day for Kaiser. It's going to be a handoff. He's trying to get around the corner. He's not going to do it. There goes that man again, Billy Bob Booker Thompson making the play. And they're going to have to punt this one off. Kicker is not really content with this one. It's going to be Tien sending this one to around the 15-yard line. And that's going to be 1st and 10 here for the Huntington Beach Voyagers, looking for their 6th victory of the season. And they're playing some real inspired football all around. Action Jackson making the first man miss, the second man miss, and he almost got past that third, but that was a nice open field tackle there to stop him from getting too much. He will get past the 30 though, however. So that was a real nice play there for Huntington Beach. And this clock is continuing to run. Give it to him again, and he's going to get hit in the backfield this time around. The face mask will make it move forward though. 2nd and 4. They gain 10 after the hit. And Action Jackson falling forward for the first down. And that should take us a lot closer to the 2-minute warning. Huntington Beach looking for the victory. The win here will give them playoff sets. Or at least one playoff set. We got to see what happens in the game. But regardless of that, 2nd and 2 as we hit the 2-minute warning. And it's going to be a real clean victory here for Huntington Beach. No points allowed. Defense held strong. Handing off to Jackson again. He's going to get the first down deeper into OKC territory as OKC calls their first timeout. And Huntington Beach is looking for the dub. I don't think they have to look too hard. Action Jackson inside the 40 with that play. OKC calling their second to last timeout. One more first down here will essentially seal it. Going to be Nick Lockett pitching it wide open, first down, and a juke move will give him a dagger. No one's touching that man. Action Jackson does it, and that's going to give him 30 on the day, make it 32, and possibly 33 after the kick flip extra point. Great job all around here by Huntington Beach, and that's going to be 33-0. That should be the end of the game as OKC will be holding the football for a little bit. And as this goes along, let's go ahead and check out the second game on the playlist. I'm going to go ahead and flip back to the game when it gets closer, but we got Tacoma and Charlotte, the second game of the evening. Tacoma, like we said, already holds the number 1 seed, but Charlotte needs the victory here. If they could get the victory, then the third game won't matter, but we still have to see what happens on that side. So we're going to lean towards that. As I'm talking, I'm going to just go over the gameplay from what I'm seeing. Agostini made the first down there with that play, but this is a real big game here for mostly Arizona and Charlotte. Now that Huntington Beach is coming through with the victory, Charlotte can get the upset today in this game, and then Arizona can't do anything about it no matter what happens since they're the higher seed, since Charlotte's the higher seed. But we'll have to see what happens in the next game as we get to it. Let's flip back to the gameplay here. OKC is getting up the field as best they can. They got to the 40-yard line. They're giving themselves the last-ditch effort in the season on a somewhat positive note. Pass to the right side, no one home. There's going to be 49 seconds left. 3rd and 8 coming up. Can they get into the end zone and make this a way that they can end it on their terms, not on Huntington Beach's terms? Pass to the left side over the linebacker there. Nicely done. It's going to be 4th and 1. But if they can convert here, they still have a chance. No more timeouts to stop it. It's going to be fourth down. Necton looking for a play. Quick pass to the left, and it got the comeback route. That was just beautifully ran. OKC's not giving up, and that's what I like to see in the USFA. Plenty of competitive football, even in defeat. 27 seconds left. Ekton looking for the score to the left side, and that's going to be deflected. It's going to be second down. OKC looking for the score. 25 yards away. Huntington Beach looking to keep the shutout present. Ekton looking for a man to throw it to. It's going to be to the end zone, and it's going to be deflected by a good amount of Huntington Beach defenders. 3rd and 10 coming up. 17 seconds left. 15 for 31, 169 on the day for him. Passing by Ekton, looking, pass to the middle of the field, and it's going to be deflected again from Huntington Beach. It's going to be fourth down. They'll need at least a first down to convert, but I won't be surprised if they go for the end zone again. It's going to be a 3 wide out set. It's going to be Ekton passing. It could be the last play of their season. Right side, Dunleavy makes the catch. It's 5. No, they stopped the clock for whatever reason. I'm not sure why, but hey, I'm not the game developers. It's going to be first and goal. Probably one more chance here. Ekton passing this one to the left side and almost picked off. And they will have one more second on the play clock and the game clock. 16 for 34 on the day for Alphonse Ekton. He tried his best, but could not quite get it done. Passing it right side, and that's going to be dropped. And that's the worst way to end a touchdown that could have got you some points. But regardless of that, this game is over. Final score 33-0 in favor of Huntington Beach. Congratulations all around for them. They stormed back into the playoff picture. They were down at least 4 or 5 losses at one point, and then they just kept on winning. And now they got themselves a playoff game to prepare for coming up. Nice job here overall. Nick Lockett went 9 for 23 with 2 touchdowns. Not the greatest in regards to percentage, but when you make 2 touchdowns, you can't be too mad at yourself. And Action Jackson doing his thing, 180 yards rushing on the season. That's not the season, but on the game, 1 touchdown as well. And they got Frederick Kaiser with that long passing touchdown as well. Randy Orton doing his thing, getting a touchdown with the RKO. Billy Bob Booker Thompson ending his regular season with a 13 tackle game, an interception. Have yourself a day, young fella. And Sassafras, he was locking down his cornerback all day long with 5 tackles on the day. Agostini, Guarino, and Dunleavy were the receiving threats on the Oklahoma City side. All of them getting over 35 yards passing apiece. None of them hit the end zone, but they all made big plays. Krupe had an interception and 9 tackles, 2 tackles for loss. Broshnahan, Montalto, Radcliffe, and Kuchka making plays as well, tackling, making sure they keep Huntington Beach at bay. With that said, let's go ahead and wrap up game number 1. We still have 2 more left within the regular season, and we already talked a little bit about Tacoma and Charlotte. They're going to be the next ones on the playlist as we set up in Charlotte, North Carolina. Tacoma is going to travel there to see if they can finish their season 11-1. And I'll go ahead and see you then. Let's get to it.